Hi, my name's Rick from Strom, and we're going to talk you through Support Max Joint. Support Max Joint is it's my favorite product, and it's my favorite product because it helped me carry on training. I know that's massively emotionally biased, but I'm going to go with it. It comes in two forms, a powdered version and a capsule version. They are both technically exactly the same. The main difference is that because one of the primary ingredients is something called hydrocoke, which is a water-soluble hydrolyzed curcumin, the powdered version, there is an argument that it gets absorbed slightly quicker. Now, this is mostly anecdotal. There should be no difference, but what we do find is that the powerlifters and the strongmen tend to prefer the powdered version. They feel that it kicks in slightly quicker, despite the fact that if you spill it or get it on your fingers, it will stain you, your children, your ancestors, the family pet, and anyone else that comes within 50 meters of your home. So handle with care. They both contain the same ingredients. Anecdotally, the powder kicks in slightly quicker, but after a period of time, they both give the same result. Like with a lot of my favorite products, it's a relatively simple panel. It contains only 6 ingredients. So we'll start from the top. The first ingredient is glucosamine sulfate at 1400 milligrams. Now, glucosamine is one of those ingredients that we know works. It takes a long time to be truly effective, and it helps with joint integrity. It's something you should take long term to see a result from. Hydrocoke is the second ingredient. It's a water-soluble version of curcumin that has fantastic bioavailability. That's our primary anti-inflammatory powerhouse of the product. That's the thing that within 2 or 3 days you notice things like your tendonitis, things like your tennis elbow, things like that little niggle in your shoulder, they've started to disappear. Obviously, I can't guarantee or promise you that, but anecdotally. The next ingredient is Cissus quadrilangus. Cissus has been used in traditional medicine for years and years and years to promote bone healing and to reduce painful joints. We've got a little bit of vitamin C up next. Vitamin C is in there as a cofactor to glucosamine sulfate in terms of collagen repair. And after that, we've got hyaluronic acid. Hyaluronic acid at 200 milligrams. Prior to Support Max Joint coming out, I think the next leading product had 30 or 40 milligrams in. I could be wrong on that, but from memory. So we have 200 milligrams of hyaluronic acid. Hyaluronic acid is involved in the replenishment of synovial fluid. That's the stuff in your joints that stops your bones grinding on each other. Anyone who's done powerlifting for a long period of time will know what I mean. And to be honest, probably a lot of bodybuilders and strongmen. And then we've got black pepper extract. If you watched our video on Maximize, black pepper extract inhibits an enzyme in your urinary tract and improves the bioavailability of lots of things, but specifically curcumin by a huge percentage. Now, the curcumin that we use is already water soluble, so it's already got improved bioavailability, but combining it with black pepper extract improves that effect. So what do we have with Support Max Joint? What we have is a two-faceted or a double-faceted product. Primarily, the action that you will feel is from the hydrocoke, and that's going to take away inflammation and soreness that may well be preventing healing. The secondary action is more subtle and more long-term. The combination of Cissus, hyaluronic acid, and glucosamine are going to contribute to long-term joint integrity and healing. The product can be used in a couple of ways. If you've picked up an injury or a niggle, or you've got something that's starting to become a repetitive issue, it can be used to help deal with that. What I'd love to see people do is to use it as a preventative. It's much easier to avoid breaking something than it is to fix it afterwards. We can't, it won't make you invulnerable to injuries, but it is going to give you the best possible chance of reducing wear and tear on joints before you've reached a point where it's a problem. In terms of how you physically use the product, whether it's the powder version or the tablet version, the only instruction you need to bear in mind is that because curcumin is such a potent anti-inflammatory, and it's a type of anti-inflammatory that will inhibit the inflammatory response to training, which is the thing that tells your body to grow, you want to take it as far away from training as you can. So if you train in the morning, take it in the evening. If you train in the evening, take it in the morning. Some people will then ask, oh, well, I train midday, when should I do it? Or they'll panic about it. It's not that big a deal. Just try not to take it immediately post-workout is the takeaway message from that. You get 40 servings in a tub, whether it's powder or capsule. So you've got just over a month's supply. And the capsule version is 4 green tablets a day. The powder version is 1 scoop a day. To avoid stainage, we generally recommend using a teaspoon to get it out rather than the scoop that comes in the tub. The scoop in the tub's perfect, it's just that you're going to have to get your fingers all in there to get it out, and I cannot stress enough the staininess of hydrocoke.